What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're back with some Plants vs Zombies, and in this video we are going to be playing levels 3-1 to 3-3. We're going to be trying to play through these, but we have a new world, so let's get straight into it. So, yep, here's the world. Alright, looks like the zombies gave up attacking your front yard. Now they're trying your backyard. And to top it all off, you can't even use your mushrooms because they fall asleep during the day. Well, isn't that just dandy? So our next world is indeed the backyard, and we have an extra lane, and there's a water lane, which is why we have this lily pad, so we can plant stuff in the water. So it's very useful, but we're going to grab some of this stuff. We're going to grab snow pea, walnut, cherry bomb, and potato mine. I think that should be pretty good. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start by planting some sunflowers. Now, since I like doing 2 rows, I figured out that since you don't really have to plant these in the water, sunflowers. So what I like doing is doing 6 on land, and then 6 down here. So 6 up here, and then 6 down here. 6 sunflowers on each hemisphere, I guess. I like it because you do get less space on land, but I think it's better than planting on water. We're just gonna get all of this. Haven't made a video in a while, just because I'm trying to focus on school. It is getting close to the end of the year, so they're doing a lot of testing and stuff. It's pretty stressful, but I'm trying to get a video as much as I can. Now, I was trying to do a Garden Warfare video with my friend Landon, but he hasn't answered me. I tried to ask him if he wanted to make the video, and he didn't answer me. So here we are. So I'm making a Plants vs Zombies video, which is always fun. I like making these. So I'm fine with making this. But I wish I could have done that video with Landon. But to be honest, he's always busy. So you never know. We're just gonna keep planting sunflowers. Now now you should know what I'm talking about. 2 hemispheres kind of sunflowers. Now I kind of want to get a snow pea down there, because that cone head's gonna be a pain to deal with without him. There we go. So he should be handled. So we're starting off this level. We only have 1 flag in this level, so it shouldn't be too hard. But you never know. We could lose. I'm not sure if we failed this yet. I'm pretty sure we haven't. I'm not sure if we have failed yet. I'll have to. I mean, if you want to let me know in the comments if you've been keeping track. But I'm pretty sure we haven't. We haven't had our brains eaten yet in this Let's Play. If it's true, then I plan on keeping it through the whole series. But we'll probably get our brains eaten at least a couple times. I mean, it's kind of how this game works. You're always gonna lose at least once. But we're gonna start planting stuff in the water. So now, as you can see, I can plant these lily pads on the water, and then now I can plant something in the water. Basically, it's pretty much you're always gonna want a lily pad on the aquatic levels, because without the lily pad you can't really place anything in the water unless you have, because there are some aquatic plants that you don't need lily pads for, but that's gonna be later on in this world. But right now we're kind of just focusing on the new plant that we got, which is a lily pad, which is gonna be really useful in this world. And I think there's one more world that requires aquatic. So, yeah, we'll have to wait for that. But I think we're done planting everything, so we can start on our walnuts. Now, we're almost to $5,000, which I think that's how much we need. So, yeah, we're almost there. So here's our first wave of the video, and it's the last wave of the first level. There's the avatar. I almost forgot to point that out, but there's the avatar right there. Now I'm going to use this cherry bomb on something. I'll use it down here. Boom. And the cherry bomb can blow things up in the water. You just can't place it in the water. Like if you place it on the side of the pool, it still can get rid of whatever lane it's closest to in the water. But we have a new plant. Now this guy is pretty useful. He's a one-time use, but he does recharge. So his name is the Squash. Squash zombies. It's legit that simple. Basically, if you place him next to a zombie, he looks at him and squishes them, and they're instantly dead. So that's basically kind of how he works. So we're gonna take the same strategy: lily pad, squash. We're gonna take the squash this time. I'm not sure. Do I want the potato mine, or do I want cherry bomb? I'm gonna take cherry bomb. Yeah, I'm gonna take cherry bomb. Okay. So let's get started. We're on the second level of the video. So yeah. So I saw that we had a football zombie, which is gonna be pretty easy to deal with since we have the squash. Now, squash, you'll see what I mean. Like, squashes also squish zombies not only in front of them, but if they're behind them, they will also squish them. And like I said, they're also a one-time use. So once you use them once, you have to wait until they recharge to purchase another one. Now, I would love to showcase it, but I'm not sure it's really worth it on this guy. So I'm just going to keep on placing some sunflowers down. I'll just get a pea shooter there to deal with him. So yeah, another kind of a downside in my opinion is that there is 6 lanes in the water world, the backyard, which basically means you have more lanes to worry about, which is a downside for me. But yeah, so as you can see, instead of 5 how we usually have, there's actually 6. So yeah, that is kind of annoying, but you know, you'll get used to it once you get like halfway through the world. Alright, so we have another zombie coming down this way. Yeah, okay, I placed him in the correct spot. I was like, did I place him in the correct spot? But I think I did. So we're going to keep placing these sunflowers. We're working on the southern hemisphere of our sunflowers. And then we can start working with the snow peas, which I'm probably going to need one for this man. I can just squash him. So here's how it works. Looks at him, boom. That's legit how he works. That's all. That's literally his only purpose. And as you can see, it was a one-time use. And yeah, it's kind of how he works. He squashes a zombie, and he can also, like, if there's a zombie, like, say the squash is right here. Since this zombie's behind him, he can still squash him because he can jump backwards. So that's another cool thing about the squash. But the thing is, his range is really bad. So that means that the zombies have to be right on the square in front of him to be squashed, or to be in the range to be squashed. So he doesn't have the best range, but he's a pretty good plant just to like quickly get rid of one specific zombie. And I'm pretty sure if the 2 zombies are in the same square at the same time, I'm pretty sure he can get rid of them at the same time, which is also pretty cool. Alright, sir, you're going to have to be slowed down. And yeah, I'm going to start planting these snow peas. And then I can start some stuff in the water. I might as well, I have a lot of sun, might as well start these walnuts while I can. So we're going to get that there, there we go. So, all the snow peas on land. Now we got to start working on the water. Oh crap, I did not place that in the right spot. And I'm pretty sure if you place the squash on a lily pad, it does get rid of the zombie that's in the water in front of him. So that's also pretty cool. Squash can basically be planted anywhere. Just if it's on the water, you have to have a lily pad. But other than that, it's pretty much planted anywhere, which is pretty cool. This level has 2 waves, so we gotta prepare for that. Alright, here's the first wave. So I'm gonna start planting snow peas in the water. So here we go. There's the avatar right there. Now I'm thinking about changing the thumbnails for every world. Like, since this is like pool related, I'm gonna try to make like a pool avatar for the thumbnail, because I feel like that will be a little bit more interesting instead of doing the same thumbnail all the time. So yeah, as you can see in my last video in this game, I changed it to like a night feel. So that's kind of why I did that. But there's all the snow peas down. So now we just gotta finish the walnuts and we'll be good for the level. Alright. Oh, Buckethead. I'm gonna squash him. Boom. Alright. So, yep, we're halfway through the level. And to getting close to that final wave. We're gonna try to do the next level, and then I think that'll be it for the video. So yeah, so I just need to get these 2 walnuts in the water, and we should be good. All right, so we're almost. We have a lot of sun. I'm wondering if I should just. You know what? I have an idea. Just to not get so bored, I might as well plant more firepower, like in the water, because I have that. I have a lot of space, so I can just do this. And I can plant more pea shooters down. I wish I can do that with the land, but I'm not sure if I have enough space for that. So can't add more firepower. I technically could start removing the sunflowers, so I can plant more firepower. I could do that. I'm just gonna finish the water, and then I will go ahead and grab that. Then I will start removing sunflowers for more firepower in the land. I'm gonna need you, and there we go. Walnuts are finished. I'm gonna grab one more pea shooter on the water. There we go. So now we can start removing these, so I can start planting some more pea shooters down. So things are going pretty well. We're about to end this level. There we go. And, oh, there's a football zombie. I want to showcase what he can do if he looks behind, like this. See, he can go behind. So yep, that's how he works. I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You probably already know what he does. We played this game before, which a lot of people have. There's the avatar right there, and since it's the final wave, zombies do come out of the water, which is pretty surprising. So let's do cherry bomb, boom. Alright, so this is the final wave. And yeah, we should be good from here. And let's go, we did it. Alright, so that's level 32 complete, and here's our new plant. That's a lot of pea shooters on one plant, but we'll have to see. What is it? It is called the 3-peater. Shoots peas in 3 lanes. Now, you'll understand this in a second. It's not like he shoots 3 peas in his lane. He shoots, I'll explain this later. Hey, want to buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you 5,000, but you'll be able to choose 8 seeds per level instead of 7. How's that sound? Of course I'm going to buy it. So now we can pick one more extra plant. Now, oh, that's a new zombie. Snarkle zombie. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, obviously take the sunflower. We're going to take a pea shooter and lily pad, squash, 3-peater. So the 3-peater, I'll explain in a minute. The 3-peater basically is, if you place him down, he doesn't just shoot in one lane. He shoots 1 pea shooter in this lane, 1 pea shooter in this lane, and 1 in this lane. You'll understand once you see it, but for now, I'm just going to start this level off. This is going to be the final level of the video. So, yeah. Because I personally think the 3-peater is a little overpriced, but after a while, you kind of see why it's that much. Because, like, once you have, like, a lot of 3-peaters, it starts to get crazy. Like, there's so much, like, peas flying everywhere. So, yeah, it's pretty, cool once you get a lot of them. But it does take a while because, they're pretty expensive. But, I'm going to keep on planting these sunflowers. I'm going to get a pea shooter right there. Alright. We're doing pretty good. We got our northern hemisphere of sunflowers finished. Start on our southern hemisphere. Alright, we got another guy down here. Pretty simple. Just place a potato mine. Now, personally, the only thing I would use the potato mine is probably just for the beginning. Because, you can just plant them here. They're pretty cheap, and they get rid of a zombie instantly. Usually what I do. So we got half of the southern hemisphere of sunflowers finished. Oh, we got a cone head. I'm gonna just use a squash. I feel like that'll be easier. So as you can see, now that we're starting to get deeper into the game, we have a lot more plants and strategies we can use, which is pretty helpful because, the more strategies we have, the easier we can deal with the zombies. So, yeah. Alright, so our sunflowers are finished. Now, these sunflowers are really going to help us getting these 3-peaters because of how expensive they are. So, yeah. Let's get all these pea shooters down. Start planting in the water. Actually, I think I can get my first 3-peater out. I'll plant them right here. So, as you can see, now you should understand it. Like, I don't even have to explain it. You can see it right here. So, yeah, that's basically what it does. He shoots 3 peas into 3 lanes. But each pea goes into 1 lane, basically. Alright, so I'm going to start planting these dudes down. And then I'm going to need to get something down there to help him. I'll just do this. Squash is always a good solution. So, well, we're going to get another 3-peater. Now, if you place the 3-peater on the edge of like this lane or this lane, he's only going to shoot 2 peas in 2 lanes, obviously, because there's no lane there on his other side. So basically, you don't never really want to place a 3-peater right here first or right here first, because it only shoots 2. So usually, what I like doing is I like planting them personally on next to the pool first, because it covers all lanes. Because it shoots 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and then vice versa over here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Oh, I just noticed there's nothing down there to get rid of him. That actually might not be enough. Here, I get to showcase the squash in the water. Boom. He just jumps into the water and just squishes them. Alright, so things are going pretty decent so far. I'm going to start planning. Oh, avatar right there. Oh, scuba diver guy. This is the new zombie that we encountered. Basically, you can't hit him. He's underwater. So the only way to hit him is to get him, above water. So my solution to this is usually using a squash or just placing a lily pad so he can start eating it so he can be above ground. Because once he's eating something, he's going to be above ground. So he's vulnerable so you can hit him. We're going to get him there. So, yep, he's vulnerable, so he's going to get hit. But, of course, lily pad is not really the strongest, so it does break pretty quickly. So that's usually my top 2 solutions to getting rid of him. Because a squash can also get rid of him while he's underwater, which is also pretty nice. So, I'm going to start on these walnuts now. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're almost to the final wave of this level. So, I'm actually gonna get rid of I should probably keep those. I guess I'll plant some more of these guys down. Alright, so they're jumping down. So, once I get some walnuts in the water, it should be pretty easy to deal with the scuba diving guys. But we're gonna place a squash right there to get rid of that one. Then I'll place. I did not mean to pause the game. Sorry. Place you here. So yep, he's gone. As you can see, this is what I mean by when there's a lot of pea shooters. There's so many peas everywhere. There's probably like 43 peas flying across the screen at a time. So like that is pretty insane. But basically, if you're gonna use 3-peaters, make sure you get a lot of them, or else they're not really gonna be that effective. So that's just kind of what I suggest when using pea shooters, or no, 3-peaters. Alright, so we're here at the final wave. There's going to be zombies coming out of the water, so I got to be prepared for that. Alright. Avatar right there. We got our cherry bomb ready. I'm going to plant them down here. There we go. So they're gone. And I do have squash, which I think I'm just going to use it on this dude. Boom! Got him. Alright, this is the final zombie. There we go. We got a new plant. His name is the Tangle Kelp. I thought it was spikeweed for a second. Tangle Kelp. But aquatic plant that pulls a zombie underwater. Now, I will explain that plant in the next video, but I think that's going to be it for this video. So, yeah, if you did enjoy, make sure to go down below and leave a like, because it would be well appreciated. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoy my content, go down below and subscribe, because it make my day and make me very happy. Anyways, I have an amazing day, morning, night, whatever time you're watching this, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.